Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a very exciting video. I'm showing you the brand new Colourpop pressed eyeshadows. So I actually got to visit their office and headquarters this week, and you guys, it was magical, a dream come true. Never did I ever think I would be able to go to a lab and see how makeup is made. It was just like everything plus more that I've ever dreamed of. Thanks again to Colourpop for inviting me and having me over there. If you don't follow me on Snap and social media, I got to make my own olive eyeshadow. This is their eyeshadow in the shade Hammered, and yes, you guys, I made this one, and it was harder than it looks, okay? I was watching the woman do it before I did it, and I was like, oh yeah, I got this. No, it was so hard, and I think mine turned out pretty good. It just so happened that the day I was visiting is the same day that they were announcing their launch of their pressed eyeshadow. So I got to walk home with their new pressed eyeshadows. I have most of them. I have the singles and I have one of the custom palettes. So I was so excited that I figured I would get on here and film a swatch video. This is not sponsored. I just love Colourpop and I wanted to show them because they're launching. So today I'm just gonna swatch them for you. I actually used two of the shadows on my eyes today. One of the taupe browns and the peachy colors just for a little trying it out and just seeing how they felt. And my first impression using them is they were magical, they were buttery, they were creamy, they were great. I'm a matte girl, so I love trying out matte eyeshadows first because mattes can be dry, they can be patchy, they can be too pigmented, not pigmented enough. And trying out two of them, I was just like, wow, these are great. So in this video, I'm gonna swatch all of them and then give you my little first impression. Also, I'm trying out a new camera today that a friend let me borrow, so that's why this looks different. If you're not up to date with my filming life, my camera broke last week and I do not have a replacement yet, so bear with me. And I have been battling some kind of sickness for the past 3 days. My throat is on fire. Feel like there are little swords stabbing through it every time I swallow, but that's okay because makeup's more important and I love you guys. So keep that in mind when watching this video. If I don't sound as peppy, it's because I'm quietly, slowly dying inside. For the eyeshadow singles, it comes in a packaging like this, but it's also wrapped in a little plastic, so it's like extra, which is great, so they shouldn't break or anything during travel. I've already opened all of mine for this video, so that way I could just get to swatching them. But I do want to tell you what I have my eyes today. I use first this shade called Wake Up Call. It's a bone beige color. I put this all in the upper crease part. I am trying a new camera today, so that's why I didn't film it, or I was gonna film a little tutorial, so I'm sorry, but that is what I have in the upper part. And then I also used the shade Made to Last. This is a darker taupe color, and I kind of brought it inwards on this part of the eye. I'm more of a matte eyeshadow girl. I prefer mattes over shimmer any day, so I always like to test out the mattes first, and these were really beautiful. They weren't dry, they were really creamy and really easy to blend, and I went into these eyeshadows with no expectations because they've never had pressed eyeshadows before, but with these two, I was like, wow, they were just so easy to use and so easy to blend. So these two definitely were a yes. So I have 18 singles to show you, and then I have one of the palettes. They're coming out with 2 pre-made palettes of 4, and then about 20 single eyeshadows, and they will be launching on January 13th. Who's excited? They're gonna be $5 each. And when you buy 4 of them, you get a little palette. So shall we dive into it? called Low Key, and it comes with 4 different eyeshadows. It has Take It Slow, IOU, Running Late, and Crisscross. And this is a very warm brown palette, and this is the packaging. So pretty, right? Final thoughts after swatching and playing with them. This palette swatched really nicely. This is the Low Key palette. I think the colors are beautiful, and they all swatched very creamy and very pigmented. So this palette absolutely, I would say yes. With the other eyeshadows, I feel like pretty much all of the mattes were flawless. They were very beautiful and very smooth. Now, when I did swatch them on my hand, I used a makeup wipe in between. So keep that in mind when you look at the swatches. If any of them look patchy, it's probably because of the oil, but I tried to wash my hand between every application, but I could have left some of the oil on there. The only shadows I feel like didn't swatch that great were this shimmery one right here, this light one. I felt like it was a little bit powdery. It wasn't as metallic and as foiled. Out of the shimmer shadows, the gold one was stunning. Absolutely my favorite. It was so vibrant and so beautiful. I can't wait to wear it. Also, I feel like the vanilla shimmery one was also kind of powdery like this one. So these two I felt like weren't as creamy and thin for a shimmer shadow. Also for the blue, I feel like you have to build it up a little bit more to get that punch. With one swipe, I think it's a little bit more translucent of a blue shimmer. It's still very beautiful, but I expect it to be a little bit more pigmented. And then with the other ones, the banana shade, I actually scratched some off the top because I felt like it wasn't as pigmented, but it could be because it's closer to my skin tone, like it blended in with my skin tone more. But besides that, everything was so beautiful and so creamy. I can't wait to play with them more. A-team approved. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below if you're not already a part of my YouTube family. Also, let me know down below any other collections you would like to see me swatch. I haven't done a swatch video in a while, and it felt so good. Yes. I love you guys so much. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. A-team represent. Love you guys.